Good morning, everybody. It's June the 23rd. I'm Brett, your Thankful Carnivore, and this is today's Thankful Carnivore Report from the noisy backyard. Got neighbors using power tools all around me, so you're apt to hear everything from helicopters to chainsaws. But I appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to me ramble on about things related to the carnivore way of eating. Please check me out across all my social media at thankful.carnivore on Instagram, on Twitter, where the fangs are still dripping with blood from a fresh kill. Those carnivores are running wild on Twitter. You can find me there at Stickman Bleeding. It's StickmanBleedin. Don't add a G. Facebook, YouTube, Thankful Carnivore. Please remember, my friends, you can get a 30-minute carnivore coaching session from meatrx.com for under $20. That's right. You could even book me for a 30-minute carnivore coaching session at meatrx.com for under $20. Please check it out. Today, I'm speaking primarily to all of you new people. I have received messages from folks all over the world, from Turkey, from Brazil, from Argentina, from the UK, all wanting to know, how can I eat this way? And some folks want to lose weight. Other folks want to be as healthy as possible. And they're asking questions about, how do I do this carnivore diet thing? I'm inspired by your pictures, your before and after, and the testimonies. I've seen pictures of other people doing well. Brett, how do I do this way of eating? It looks so promising. Well, it's really not that complicated. Four simple rules, 4 directions, however you want to label it. This is all I do. And I learned this from 10 plus year veterans of this way of eating at Zeroing In on Health on Facebook. Charles Washington, Kelly Hogan, and that bunch. These are the rules. This is all I do, by the way. I don't do anything else. When people say, how do you do your diet? What's a week of eating look like? All those questions are answered by these 4 rules. Number 1, only eat when hungry. Number 2, when hungry, only eat meat until you're not another bite full. Only eat the meat you crave and can afford is rule number 3. Don't eat ground beef and bacon because you saw it on my plate. If that's what you crave, then enjoy. But eat the meat that you crave, always. And the 4th rule, one of the most important ones, never put a sweet taste into your mouth. And that's to prevent the return of sugar cravings. My friends, that's all I do every day. I don't complicate it. I don't worry about, what about your macros, man? How do you know you're getting enough fat? Because I can tell by the way I feel. I have energy. If I suddenly started feeling lethargic, or my mood started to descend, to get down, my depression symptoms would return, then I would know I needed to add more fat. It's not rocket science. It's not complicated. Eat the meat you crave and can afford. A couple of tips. The people who do well on this way of eating take their ego and they lock it in a box. They put that box in the trunk of their car, or maybe in a closet in the basement. Maybe they give it to a friend to hide at their house. And they trust their body. See, most human beings, especially in Western society, were not taught to only consume human absorbable nutrition. We were taught to eat all these other things that are full of toxic garbage that we should never put into our mouth, except in rare cases to fend off starvation. And those things damages plant toxins, oxalates, phytates, lectins, very destructive to human beings. They prevent the absorption of critical nutrients like calcium, potassium, magnesium. We don't need that in our life. And there's no healthy reason to ever consume that crap. Trust your body, my friends. Be patient. We all heal at different speeds for different reasons. It's always specific to the individual. You might lose your depression symptoms in 33 days. I lost mine in 24. I know folks who've lost anxiety issues that they've suffered from for decades. They lost it in a week. For me, it took 5 months to lose my anxiety. It's always specific to the individual, so you have to be patient. You cannot halfway do this. People who want to lose mental illness symptoms especially need to follow the directions. No fudging around. No, I saw what on somebody else said. Listen, guys, this works. This works beautifully for me, and I've seen it work beautifully for everyone who follows the directions. You have to be patient. It took years for you to get to the point that you feel like you do right now. That cannot be fixed quickly. For many people, it can take 6 weeks to 6 months just to become fat adapted. And once you're fat adapted, that's when the real magic starts to happen, when the healing just really accelerates. I suffered from severe chronic depression, anxiety, and insomnia for over 40 years of my life. And I am 100% symptom-free today, every day, since I began eating this way. I lost my depression symptoms for good on the 9th of August. I haven't had a headache since July of 2018. Every aspect of my life has been immensely improved. My wife is a month behind me in Carnivore, and she's had a very similar experience, only she healed herself of arthritis. It works if you follow the directions and exercise patience and learn to think differently about food. It's not entertainment. For me, food is fuel and medicine. For you, I pray it's just fuel. But if it's medicine also, don't starve yourself of your medicine. Listen to when your body says, I need to eat. I need nutrition. And follow your body's direction. My friends, you're starting out, you new folks are starting out on a wonderful journey. It's not always smooth sailing. There's going to be some bumps in the road. The first couple of weeks, you might feel a little uncomfortable as your body slowly converts from being a sugar burner to a fat burner. But you can do this. It doesn't require special discipline or a vast well of willpower. It just requires honesty and consistency and complete adherence to the directions. My friends, you can do it. I have faith that you're going to succeed. And if you have questions, if you need support, if you need to be held accountable, hey, that's why I'm here. I want everybody to feel at least as good as I do. And if you could feel better than me, that's awesome, because then you could teach me how you did it. Do the things you need to do to take care of you, my friends. Eat your meat, drink your water, trust your body. Do not live in fear. Be respectful of the things we should respect. And always remember, you've got something to be thankful for. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.